is going on YouTube? So back again with another Nerf review. I haven't did one in a bit. The last one was of the N Series Infinite, which I kind of enjoy. But I was scrolling on Walmart and I saw this blaster, which came out probably like a year or two ago. And I figured to myself, I haven't reviewed it yet. So this is the blaster right here. Nerf Elite 2.0 EaglePoint RD-8. So this is basically a sniper rifle carbine cylinder fed type of blaster, but here's the box. Look what it says right there. 90 feet, 27 meters, 90 feet. Obviously we know that it's not true. This thing shoots around like probably 63 FPS, but anyhow, let's get it out of the box and see what comes inside. So yeah, let's get to the unboxing. Alrighty, so what's included inside the packages: the blaster itself, scope, barrel, bolts, instructions, and darts. Alright, so after getting the blaster out of the box, let's go a little bit more over it. So, starting up at the front, there is a barrel lug, aka N-strike barrel lug. How long has it been since I get to say that? Now it's even Miss Coop 772 from that, but there is an N-strike barrel lug, so you can put whatever you want. And it comes with the barrel, and it lines up perfectly, like everything about it, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. The barrel lines up like perfectly. And the barrel that's included, it can be removed. And, you know, it does have a, tactical rail on the under, so you can mount like a flashlight or like a grip or whatnot under there, or whatever you want, because Elite 2.0 is tactical. So yeah, so back here is a cylinder, so you can load it from, both sides, this side or, the other sides. And if you're willing to bend your dart, you can actually fit 3 in here. So, and obviously after that, you gotta spin the cylinder and load your darts, and the capacity is 8 darts. And it does come with 16, so maybe a little bit extra, appreciate that. And up top is the scope, which obviously can be removed. There you go. So as you can see, the scope that's included with the EaglePoint looks pretty cool. It's clear on both sides, but you can't really aim with it since it's not it's kind of foggy. It's not really too clear, but it looks pretty cool. It's like this this dark turquoise color. I'm talking about turquoise, but anyways, it does have a tactical rail up there. And there's also another one on the bottom. So in total of 3 tactical rails. I mean, the scope that comes with it is already pretty cool, but you can attach even more stuff in there you want. And the stock is kind of short, but it kind of works, I guess. I mean, I don't really use stocks, but on something like a sniper status like this, I would expect the stock to be long enough for me to actually hold the blaster. But stock is a little bit on the shorter side, but it works. I complain about it, but it works. And up here is a little, place to put your hand on, so I guess that's comfortable. So yeah, and this is a bolt action blaster, and these bolts are actually screwed on, so you can take them off for storage. But if you're gonna take it off for storage, please do not lose the bolts, or else you cannot even fire the blaster at all. And to prime the blaster is pretty simple. Pull back and let go. It does have a pretty smooth priming stroke. And after you prime, you can obviously fire once. And the cylinder rotates on the trigger pull. And obviously it does have slant fire, which means you can keep pulling the bolt back and it will fire every single time like this, allowing you to dump your 8 round cylinder pretty fast. And obviously it says EaglePoint and Nerf down here, as you can see, Elite 2.0. But like I said again, it's not painted on both sides, so it's only on one side. I mean, the Nerf logo and all that stuff is still over there, but come on, man. You couldn't paint it on both sides. But there is dart storage on the back of the stock, so 4 on each side, in total of 8, which is enough to load the cylinder once. And they hold the darts pretty well. But I would recommend leaving there for long, because if you leave it there for like at least like a couple of hours to like a day, it will crumple your darts. During the Nerf war, it should be pretty fine. Should be, you know, pretty fine. But like I said, if you put them in more than a day, it's probably going to destroy your darts. So even though I don't really use this, you know, kind of dart storage anyway. So yeah, but overall, it does have this weird little lining right here, which you kind of like align with your cheek resting down there, which is kind of weird. I mean, it can also be used as a sling mount, or like a gigantic sling mount to be exact, but that would be a really weird place to put a sling, because you're going to be slinging like this, you know. It does have another sling mount here right next to the removable barrel, literally. And if you ever decide that you want to take off the scope completely for some reasons, you know, you still have sights, which is right here. One at the blaster and one corresponding with the barrel. So, yeah, but I would recommend leaving the sight on, because it looks freaking awesome. So, yeah, trigger pull is smooth. The grip is a thumb hole stock grip, you know, thumb hole grip type of thing. But it's pretty comfortable. You know, it fits my appearance. It fits my liking. So that's what I do like a lot. I mean, it's kind of like interfering with my wrist movement a little bit, but not really. It's a pretty big thumb hole grip. So, you know, it should be pretty good. But yeah, without further ado, let's get to the firing test and see how the EaglePoint performs. So yeah, let's get to the firing test. Starting off with single fire. And now a little bit faster. And now snap fire. Alright, so as you guys can see, that was the firing test of the Nerf Elite 2.0 EaglePoint. So overall, my firing test was pretty mixed about this blaster, because it misfired quite a lot, as you guys can see from the firing test. Misfired quite a few times, especially when I was slam firing it. So I still slam fired to test it for you guys, but I didn't go like super duper fast, because when you go super duper fast, which I did, it malfunctioned and it pretty much misfires pretty much every single time. So let me explain on why that occurs, because whenever you're slam firing, it rotates on every trigger pull. So that's a little weird. If it rotated on the prime, then it wouldn't be just fine. But since it rotates on every trigger pull, that's why it caused that when you're slam firing. So slam firing this thing is pretty much not really necessary, but it's there if you guys want to use it. But who would want to slam fire a sniper anyways? You want to, you know, get your shots right. So yeah, I mean, you can't get your shots right because of these inaccurate, useless darts. They're pretty much regular Elite darts, but they're just painted different colors, Elite 2.0 and all that stuff. And normally Elite 2.0 stuff are terrible, like the Echo, which absolutely sucks. Double Puncher is a really good one. But yeah, this EaglePoint, I mean, as long as you're not slam firing it too hard, you know, it should be fine. Giggity. But yeah, who would want to slam fire a sniper rifle anyway? So yeah, there's way more blasters out there to slam fire than this thing. But yeah, I would see it like to work more properly. So Nerf, that's pretty mixed in my opinion. But overall, if you're single shotting it, it should be fine. But when you're slam firing it, that's when it comes to a problem. I like the fact how it does have an end strike barrel lock, which is pretty tactical. Removable scope, you know what I mean? And there's oh crap. Missed my put on right there. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's pretty cool. Works pretty well. Works as intended, I guess. I mean, it's really nothing special. It's just a sniper-looking-esque type cylinder fed-looking sniper thing. But yeah, overall, it's pretty comfortable. I mean, the grip is comfortable. I like that hand placement. Pretty cool. Pretty comfortable. I like the fact that it has dart storage. So yeah, you can store your darts there, but it's a pretty tight hole, so it will crumple your darts. So keep that in mind when you're storing your darts. But yeah, and I just noticed this on top of the scope. Is that a mini sight on top of a scope? What in the world is Nerf doing? Like, who's gonna aim up there? I mean, yo, you have a scope built down here. What's the point of it up here? I mean, I get the scope a little bit blurry, so that could help. But if you're using Elite 2.0 darts, there's not any point of aiming because those darts are terrible. So yeah, but if you're using wall-fired darts, obviously that story is gonna change. But yeah, overall, the EaglePoint looks cool. I get what Nerf was trying to go here. Kind of like a carbine type of blaster. So it looks pretty dang awesome. The performance is kind of sucked though. It's around like 63 FPS, even though the box average height is 90. But what kind of elite blaster will shoot up to 90 feet? Literally, that's very rare. And occasionally they don't shoot up to 90 feet. But yeah, I had some misfire with this thing, like I mentioned. So I'm not a fan of the misfire, but overall, other than the misfire, I mean, if you're not slam firing it, it should be fine. And if you're not like trying to do like, you know, a taekwondo type of thing with this thing, you know, it should be fine. So yeah, without further ado, that's all about my review. I will put the link in the description down below if you guys want to get an EaglePoint for yourself, of course. So yeah, without further ado, that's all about this review. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, without further ado, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.